Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Joko Waluyo. I will present our study with the title Characterization of Biochar Briquettes from coconut cell with the effect of binder, molasses, co-manure, and host manure. Agriculture and livestock waste in developing country has not been used optimally. Most of it only disposed in the landfill. Biomass have several advantages for direct use as a fuel, high moisture content, low heating value, and low energy density. Therefore, effort are needed to improve the quality of biomass by pyrolysis and briquetting to improve the quality. Pyrolysis is thermal conversion of biomass to increase its caloric value. Pyrolysis consists of fast pyrolysis, intermediate pyrolysis, and slow pyrolysis. Slow pyrolysis will produce a biochar as a majority product. Compression of biochar into briquette is used to increase the energy density. In the briquetting, required a binder to improve physical and combustion characteristic of biochar briquettes. Briquette binder effect, briquette binder affect the density, compressive resistance, caloric value, moisture content, and ash content. So the purpose of this study is to characterize the briquette from the biochar using a several binder, molasses, co-manure, and host manure. The method, coconut shell and some binders such as a co-manure, horse manure, and molasses were obtained from Magetan, East Java, Indonesia. Coconut shell were cleaned from the rest of coconut fiber and sun-dried for a day. Coconut shell was put into the autothermal polarizer with the size of 35 diameters and the height of 40 centimeter. The pyrolysis is burning out the coconut shell until the temperature reaches 600 degrees Celsius and will produce a char. Char with a binder inputting in the briquette mold and the press with the pressure of 33.5 tons and will produce a briquette. The experiment will carry out the mixing of biochar with various binder concentration to determine the optimum composition. There, the table is the variation of the binder. Binder variations is molasses, co-manure, and host manure, and the variation of the concentration. Okay. The briquetting characterization consists of moisture content. The moisture content using this method according with the SNI Standard National Indonesia. The number is 0637301775. And then the density of briquette was determined by the weighing of the briquette, measuring the length, width, and the height of the briquette, and calculating the volume of the briquette according to ASTM. And then the drop test, the drop test is to determine the strength of the briquette. The mass of the briquette has to be tested was the measure first, and then the briquette lifted of drop from the height of 180 centimeter according to the ASTM procedure. And the combustion rate will test to carry out the burning of the briquette into the ash, then calculating the burn briquette weight and burning duration. The composition of the briquette mixture with the binder affect the physical properties of the briquette. Mixture of biomass molasses 83-17 obtain the brittle briquette is present in the picture A, and the mixture of biomass molasses 45-66 obtain the freebie briquettes is in the picture and on the D. So we have to combine the composition. The mixture 72-28 and 70-30 is a briquette have a physical quality stronger and more stable. And then after that we use for another binder such as a co-manure and host manure. And then the characterization of moisture content. The highest water content was obtained by 19.41% from the mixture of biochar with a commoner binder at a concentration of 30%. The lowest water content of the briquette is found in the molasses binder at the concentration of 28 with a moisture content of 9.50%. From this, we can see that the molasses is of suitable the use of for the binder in a briquettes because molasses have a sticky nature and with a low moisture content. And then the density. The density of the briquette affect the rate of a combustion. The higher density good for the combustion. The higher of density briquette will the longer the affect the combustion time. The biochar briquette from the coconut shell are still in accordance with the ICM standards. So it's include the ICM standard because from ICM standard, the value according ICM standard, the briquette density, the maximum briquette density is 1 gram per cubic centimeter. From the molasses, host manure, and commoner is less than 1 gram per cubic centimeter. And then the drop test. The drop test is an index of the destruction of the briquette, the degree of destruction or release the briquette particle due to the impact being dropped at the height of 1.8 meters. The drop test value were analysis from the size stability and friability of lost plastic particle. From the table, we can see the molasses is the best one for the drop test because the size stability is more than 90% and friability less than 1%. The smaller drop test value means the less mass is lost. Yeah. The maximum friability limit for lost particle is less than 4%. So molasses is the best one because it's less than it's less than 4%. Combustion rate. The test of combustion briquette to determine the effectiveness of the briquette as a fuel. The combustion rate test was carried out by measuring the length of time on the briquette burned into the ash. The longer the briquette burned to ash, the better of the quality and efficiency of the briquette. The highest combustion rate was obtained from the briquette with horse manure as a binder at the concentration of 30% at 0.1997 gram per minute. Water boiling test. Water boiling time the boiling time of water using molasses binder briquette is shorter than the binder of commoner and host manure. The short time of the molasses as a binder briquette with the concentration of 30% was 13 minutes and 3 seconds. The concentration of the binder affect the density and caloric value of the briquette. So if density high, so the boiling test is also short time. Host manure binder briquette and commoner briquette have a brittle resistance when put in the biomass stove. So so it make not optimally on the boiling test. The conclusion. The type of binder affect the characteristic of biochar briquette. Molasses is most suitable for use of binder because it has a sticky properties and sufficient moisture content. The ratio of biochar molasses 70-30 produce a briquette with the best characteristic. This mixture produces briquette with the best stability, density, and a water boiling test. The most important characteristic of the briquette are stability and caloric value. In the drop test, at a height 1 meter and 1.8 meter, biochar briquette with a molasses binder still have 99% stability. This work was supported by fundamental research LPPM Universitas Merit Surakarta. Thank you.